All right, three things in 3 minutes. Let's get it. So, there's a big change coming to how mortgage lenders assess credit, and it could unlock homeownership for millions. Have you ever wondered how a client can make a $5,000 a month rent payment, but then's denied a mortgage on a payment that would be $4,500 a month? Well, apparently, so does Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac all of a sudden. Very soon, these agencies, which basically set the rules for most mortgages, they will start allowing lenders to use a new credit scoring model. It's called VantageScore 4.0, and this includes rent payments. If your clients have been paying rent on time, that history can now help them qualify for a mortgage. This is pretty massive. We're talking about 5 million more people, especially renters and folks in rural areas. They could now be eligible to purchase where they were not before. That's not just good for them, that's good for agents, for lenders, and for the whole housing market. So, lenders that sell loans to Fannie and Freddie will have about 3 years to make this shift, but those who move faster may have some advantage. This isn't just a tweak, it's kind of a big change that could help people get access to financing. So, rent history matters now more than ever. Let's spread the word. All right, number two, let me give you a real world use case for ChatGPT that every real estate pro should know about. Understanding complex documents. At LaSalle, we work with like 80 different lenders, and that means 80 different sets of guidelines on credit, income, assets, property condition. It's a jungle. So, what do? I upload those guides into ChatGPT and I ask ChatGPT to summarize them for me, compare them to Fannie and Freddie, and highlight the weird rules. It gives me a fast, high level view so I know where to dig deeper. Now, imagine using this strategy for your disclosures, inspection reports, purchase contracts, especially when your clients are asking you to explain something you haven't seen a million times. You can get clarity faster, spot key differences, and level up your advice. But here's the deal, and you know this, don't upload anything private into ChatGPT. Double check the responses. Sometimes ChatGPT gives you these ghost answers or invents stuff. And just use it to be smarter, not necessarily to skip the real work. This is about becoming more efficient and more knowledgeable so that we can serve more people, serve them better, solve more problems, and win more deals. Finally, after having dipped to the lowest point since early April last week, rates have moved up just a little bit. On average, 30-year fixed mortgage rates are right around 6.75% today. And what about that Fed meeting coming up in July? So at the end of this month, we have a meeting. With inflation still being sticky and the labor market being strong, the expectation is that the Fed is not going to cut rates. But post-meeting guidance could be really important. Remember, the Fed does not set the rate that your clients get when they seek a mortgage, but they do influence it. So pay really close attention to what we hear out of Fed Chairman Jerome Powell when he speaks on the 30th of this month. All right, y'all got this.